A near tragedy in New Jersey to tell you about. A fire starting in an attached garage of a home in the early morning hours today. A family inside that home. They were sound asleep. Tonight, they are together and alive thanks to their neighbor. New Jersey reporter Tony Yates speaking to that neighbor and has more. She's live in South Brunswick. Tony.
Yeah, Bill, you know, that neighbor lives across the street is 85-year-old Santo Livio. He says he moved to this neighborhood decades ago from Brooklyn when there were very few houses out here because he liked to wake up early in the morning to see the wildlife running around. Well, thank goodness he still wakes up before dawning in the morning because this time he saw something different.
I noticed a puff, which I thought was fog, over the house on the left side. And I looked around and I said, there's no fog.
This is a snapshot a while later from police, but before they arrived at the home on Kingsley Road, while Livio was still wondering if it was fog or smoke, he saw a woman walking by.
We both stopped and she looks and I look. I said, is that a fire coming out of that house? She says, it's smoke, but she says, it's got to be a fire.
It was. Coming from the garage, a father and his 4 children were inside the home sleeping, oblivious to the danger. The mother, who works overnight, was not there.
There wasn't a smoke in the house yet where the people were sleeping, but it was because it started in the garage area, so that was coming out of the eaves pretty good at that point.
Livio and the mystery walker jumping into action.
She starts to run to the door and starts banging. I run here and I start hitting on the side of the house, the window. I said, I'm going to go back and call 911. Police and fire engines start coming. At that point, the smoke turned to be a blaze.
The homeowner and his children got out safely. Chief Perez says the home had smoke detectors, but they were not operational. It took about 20 minutes for crews from 3 departments to get the fire out. The fire marshal is looking at every possible cause in the garage.
There's a freezer, a rechargeable lawnmower, and a refrigerator in there, and we're trying to narrow it down.
The father, who did not want to be interviewed on camera, says his family is safe and grateful to police and fire, the woman who banged on his door, and Livio.
Well, I was happy to do that, only in the sense that we're neighbors. You know, we all say hello to each other, good morning. I wish everybody would do that, honestly.
That's the kind of neighborhood he lives in. Crews are at the house right now boarding it up. The family tells me that they will probably be out of the house for a couple of months while repairs are made. For now, we're live here in Kendall Park, New Jersey. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Lucky no one was hurt. Tony, thank you for that. NASA holding its first public meeting on UFOs today, a year after launching a study into unexplained sightings.